We're here today to announce the filing of a federal criminal charge against an individual who earlier this month recklessly operated a drone that collided with a firefighting aircraft. On January 9th, the Pacific Palisades fires were raging. Firefighters were desperately trying to stop the destruction being caused by the fires and save lives. After an intense and in-depth investigation by the FBI, federal prosecutors today filed a criminal charge against Peter Trip Akemann. Mr. Akemann has agreed to accept responsibility and plead guilty to one count of unsafe operation of an unmanned aircraft. As part of his plea agreement, Mr. Akemann had admitted that he acted recklessly, and his conduct posed an imminent threat to firefighting crews. Once he enters his guilty plea, Mr. Akemann will face up to 1 year in federal prison. The ultimate sentence imposed will be up to a federal judge at the time of sentencing. As part of his plea agreement, Mr. Akemann has agreed to pay full restitution to the government of Quebec, which supplied the plane, as well as an aircraft repair company that repaired the aircraft. That amount is estimated to be around $65,000. Mr. Akemann has agreed to complete 150 hours of community service that is directed at wildfire relief efforts here in Southern California. Mr. Akemann admitted that on January 9th, while the Pacific Palisades fire still raged, he went to the top of a parking garage at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. He launched a drone from that location and flew it around where the wildfires were raging in an effort to observe the damage. The drone flew about 1.5 miles until he lost sight of the drone. While he was flying the drone, it collided with the Super Scooper carrying 2 crew members who were attempting to fight the blaze. We have brought the most serious provable offense that we have evidence of right now, and that is an offense where I referenced earlier. Flying drones during times of emergency poses an extreme threat to our firefighting personnel who are out there trying to help people. Flying drones during emergency compromises the ability of police and our firefighters to conduct emergency operations. As this case demonstrates, if you fly a drone around wildfires and you do so recklessly, law enforcement is going to find you and we're going to hold you accountable. A message here is deterrence to the public that, again, do not fly drones in areas where firefighters are raging.
The FAA has very strict guidelines about registering drones and where drones can be flown. The onus is on the pilot. If firefighters are putting out a fire with aircraft, that should be a clue. As CAL FIRE has said, if you fly, we can't. Meaning they cannot use their most sophisticated technique to attack these wildfires. Lack of common sense and ignorance of your duty as a drone pilot will not shield you from criminal penalties. Please respect the law, respect the FAA restrictions, and respect our firefighters.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Did you give some advice to the